Hey, what's up, guys? So, AI is the talk of town, and I was thinking that can it create t-shirt designs or maybe repeating patterns? And because it is something that concerns me, I usually sell t-shirts and patterns on different products. So, print and demand is my side, or my business, and I thought that maybe it can help me create something. So this is the t-shirt design that you are seeing here. It is created with the help of AI. Now I'm saying that it is created with the help of AI. It is not created by AI, because such kind of detailed illustration, or maybe you can say that the whole thing is not generated by AI. I had a lot of input in creating this t-shirt design, and I'm going to show you the inspiration for this t-shirt. So guys, I recently got access to DALL-E 2, and if you already know, it is one of the AI platforms, I think, that you can use to create images or any kind of artistic work. And let me show you some of the things that I created. So the t-shirt design I showed you was created based on one of the prompts, or one of the, you can say that, description that I put in this field and press generate, and this is the first result that I got from the AI. Now if you read the description, you can see that I said black cat in witch hat sitting on a jack-o'-lantern detailed vector style. As you can see the results, they are not pretty. I mean, they are good, but some of these are just completely weird, like this one. The legs, the placement of the legs, the lantern is kind of something that is good. I think it looks good, but the cat is not looking good. This is pretty much good illustration, or good, I would say that I try to create a good design, but still you can see that the tail is cut off, the lantern is also cut off, and the same is case with the others one. So it tried to do something, and one thing that you can do here is that you can click on any image and you can generate variations. So this is what I did using this second image, and this is the variation I got. Again, some of the weird ones. For example, this one is pretty weird looking design, but this one is really good. You look at this, look at the fur, and look at the tail style, and the ways the eyes are showing. Everything looks pretty damn good. I mean, this is something I would not have been able to create on my own. So I thought maybe I can use this one to improve it further. So I again again, I think I used this second one from the original one to create maybe more variations, and it did create some variations, but I didn't like it. I mean, I liked this one a bit, but it was not close to the this variation that it created before. And I used that image and created some more variations from it, and this one looks pretty good as well. You can see the details on the tail and the fur and everything, but one thing it did is that it just removed all of the details from this jack-o'-lantern. So it now just looks like just maybe orange ball or something. So maybe it forgot that I mentioned that it should be sitting on a jack-o'-lantern, but nevertheless it has given me some quite good variation which I can use to create my own t-shirt design. So this is what I found out here, that yeah, it can help me create some really good images or some kind of really good inspirations which I can use to create my own t-shirt designs. I do not have to look for inspiration from Google Images and worrying about the copyrights of something. I can use this one, and I do not have to worry about the copyrights. I can use it in my own designs, and I might not be able to use it exactly as it, because this looks weird, so I can just use it as the base for my designs. Another thing that I was worried about, or I was kind of curious about, was can it create repeating patterns. So I tried that as well. So I gave a prompt that seamless patterns of black cats and jack-o'-lanterns, and it did a really good job on this one. You can see here on these 4 results, but just pay attention to this one. It should have been seamless, but if I just look at it, you can see that it has tried to create a pattern but it was not seamless, as you can see here. For example, on this one, on at the top left, you can see on this jack-o'-lantern or a pumpkin, the face or the mouth is half cut, but on the right side there is no other part of the face. Same is the case with this one, this cat. It is just here, you can say, cut off from this head, and it should have been the other part on this side, but it is not. It is just the tail half cut, and there is no tail. Again there is a pumpkin here at this location, and there is no pumpkin on the other location, which means that it is not seamless. So maybe in this variation is not seamless. Let's look at that. Is it seamless? Now it looks more like a seamless thing, but again it's not really seamless. You can see here on the pumpkin here, the face is here, and towards the bottom, straight down, the eyes are cut out, slightly cropped out, and the eyes should have been here in this part. So again, this is not seamless. Same is the case with the other ones, they are not seamless, but it got the idea. Actually, it understood what I'm trying to say here, and it tried to create a pattern. Now it has created different variations of the cats. As you can see here, the cats are in different variation, which can help me create repeating patterns. It can help me create some cool patterns. I can use this as a base for my patterns, and then try to improve it on that. So that was a job of creating patterns. So I can again create maybe variations from this one and try to improve it, but that is something else. Then the other thing that I was really curious about was that, can it create a typography design or just simple pure text based designs which I can use for my t-shirts? And yeah, it does help me to create that. So it can do it, but not the perfect job. So look at the prompt or the instruction that I gave. So the instruction I gave, that salty but sweet colorful typography design. So I put the word salty but sweet so that it might be able to understand it and the whole words or the whole phrase, and it can use that, but it could not understand what I put in the quotes. So it tried to somehow understand it and try to make you can say sense of that, but it could not use the exact same words. Nevertheless, it created this beautiful typography design that I can use. I can use this style to create my own t-shirt designs just based on this typography. I can correct the words, I can just copy the style of this one, and then create a t-shirt design based on that. Again, this one is also good looking. It's kind of like a 3D style thing, and I can use and I can replicate this whole you can say that the look of this design in my own design on a t-shirt design. I can just create it from that. So what I learned from here is that it cannot create the designs perfectly. If you are looking for to create a design for your t-shirts or maybe other print on demand products, it cannot at this moment create them perfectly, but it can give you pretty good starting point where you can improve the designs that are generated by AI, and then you can create your own designs based on these starting points or based on this basic design that it creates. Now let me show you the live thing that can it create something like that. Let me show you. If I put a prompt here or maybe an instruction here, so I just put the instruction half human half robot skull wearing headphones, and I want it to be in vector illustration style. Let's see what it gives us. So it is currently working, and I've noticed that it does not take much time for it to create the variations of the design. So let's see what it did. So I'm really baffled by this one, the designs that it has created. So look at that. It tried to make the other part kind of like a robot, but it just put a black color here. But just look at the way the eyes are formed and the other skull, the teeth and everything. Now it can be a starting point, and we can improve it. The other thing is this one. This one is looking pretty good, and we can use it as the base for our t-shirt designs. And again, I really like this one, this kind of, just I think it uses the same thing on the left and it shows the other one, just change the color a bit. But again, it can gives us a starting point to create some good t-shirt designs based on that. Just look at the colors of these headphones. Think about for yourself, were you able to create such detailed color headphone and this in this style from your on your own? You can now use this one to create your own t-shirt design based on the colors that you might not have imagined before. So in my point of view, that AI is not kind of like a competition for the artists. It is not going to take your jobs, although I would say that might take your jobs in the future, but at this moment it is not there to take your jobs. It is there to help you create something that or help you create something more. I think it would not be wrong to say that it can help you create or improve your artistic abilities, or help you in your artistic abilities and help you create something that you might not be able to create on your own without just looking at the normal way of Google Images or other things. So you might be able to create something, you might be able to generate something and come up with an idea that might not have been possible to come in your brain without the AI. So at the moment there are some limitations of the AI. The first thing is, again, it is the images are not really perfect the way that you might want it. The second thing is that the resolution of the images that it generates is not something, I would say, that is suitable for print on demand purpose, for t-shirt design, or for anything. But it does help you create something that is pretty interesting, and you can use it as a tool along with other tools to help you create the designs and to improve your artistic abilities and to save time for you. So that is what I wanted to share here with you. And now I'm going to show you some examples that I have created using these AI image generated images. These images help me to create these kind of interesting repeating patterns and this interesting kind of, like you can say, t-shirt design based on just a typography t-shirt designs. So anything is possible. So what I would say that now the possibilities are truly unlimited for you. You can use it, and you don't have to be an artist. You can use it and to improve the designs based on your own style, and try to make variations of your own using the tools that you already have. Now it is just another tool. Just consider it as another tool for you, and I think you will be very happy with this new technology. So guys, this is what I wanted to share here with you in this video, and hopefully it helps you to inspire and use this tool. And let me know what are your thoughts about this tool and the whole AI concept or the technology that we have at this moment, or maybe the future of this technology. I would really like to know your thoughts in the comments below, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video, and thank you for watching.